just a few meters, and that evidently makes a huge difference with the signal. So that's good news for now. And the other wonderful news is that we now have a great view of these animals. Very different to how we saw them earlier when they were completely flat. At least now they have their heads up, and we can see their developing manes coming through. Some appear slightly more full-bellied than others, and that is often the case with lion. Even though they may be together, when it comes time for feeding, it's the biggest and the strongest that get the most. And Brian's just going to take you across to the other individual, which is furthest away from us. He was the first one to look out to the west at possibly those Impala. But at this stage of the evening, what is common with predators is that if they do know of any prey nearby, they may well wait for the cover of darkness before they pursue anything. Another thing to bear in mind is that if they were looking at impala, they know that impala are very quick and nimble and not really suited to big, rough male lions like this that would be more suited to tackling prey like a buffalo that's slower and easier to latch onto, but certainly a lot harder to actually dispatch. But that is what they have been feeding on mainly. Oh, perfect timing, Brian. Nice big yawn. And interesting, these lion appear to enjoy the spots. It's, I think, the second or third time that I've seen them in the same area, so they do have slight habits and trends that do help us in locating them, and this appears to be one of those spots that they do like to hang out. So 15 minutes left roughly, and I wonder what they'll get up to in the next 15 minutes. Also, just to give you an update on the giraffe that were nearby, I think the lions were simply looking at the giraffe from a distance and didn't actually pursue them, and no major action was missed, thankfully. So we got lucky and didn't miss out on any action there, but it is an important aspect of the safari experience that is important to share with you guys, even though you may be out here and very nearby a sighting. If there's already 3 vehicles in that sighting, you sadly have to stay away from any action that may be going on, which can be hugely frustrating, especially if you are nearby or have just left or about to go to a sighting. But everything does happen for a reason, and myself and Brian, while we were waiting for a space to come in here, were chatting about that interesting vulture and starling sighting. It really was awesome. Brian actually said that possibly the starling was trying to support the vulture and say, come on, you can fly, you can do it, trying to egg it on, which is a very nice theory that I thought I'd share with you. Wouldn't that be funny if that little starling was trying to give the vulture flying lessons?